There are some trips where the journey feels louder than the destination, and for me, Japan was one of those places. Mount Fuji showed up multiple times on multiple days, which if you know, you know, she's often hidden in the clouds. I was carrying a lot on this adventure, literally and emotionally, and every day had this mix of beauty, exhaustion, and unexpected clarity. And then I arrived here, the Mitsui Luxury Hotel, and for the first time on this trip, something shifted. The food, the space, the energy, the room. It felt like my central nervous system finally took a deep breath. So, welcome to Kyoto. You guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Amazing. Did I say amazing? Wow. I want to see my view. Oh, just kidding. Oh, okay. All right. I gotta do them the real way. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, I should have had this conversation with you before I took my makeup off, but literally, like, one of the best hotels, the only hotel that I can think of that, like, I had a better room was the Mandapa in Bali, because it was, like, an entire house that looked like this, but this room is next level. This bed is, like, next level. Like, I can't even see my view, but I think it's of, like, the park. This is next level. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this room. I'm obsessed with this hotel. And I just sent my friend a note. This is like one of the top 50th hotels of 2025. I'm just so lucky and blessed, and like to go from making like $30,000 a year to this. If I can do this, you guys can do this. Like, I'm trying to like show you that like literally I did it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Do whatever it is for you. Like, maybe you don't want to go to Kyoto and stay at this like nice hotel. Maybe you want to like climb Mount Fuji and like eat ramen like my cousin did. But to each their own. But you're gonna do what you want on your bucket list. That's what my channel is all about, friends. So good night. Oh, we're getting up at 5 and leaving the hotel at 5:30 to go to sunrise, which is at 6 at the blah 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 pillar place. It's like 3 words I don't know how to pronounce. I'm not trying to be rude, I just don't want to butcher it. And yeah, tomorrow will be like spa day, I think, and there's an onsen that we get to use. It's included in the hotel in the basement, so I'm excited to just like see the orange pillar place, see the bamboo forest, and do nothing for the rest of tomorrow. Good night, friends. I had entrusted ChatGPT to help me plan out my adventures, and I knew to go to the orange pillars bright and early to avoid the crowds. I'm so glad that we did, but it was a little sad to go in the dark because you can't really see anything. But look at all the people that arrived like just literally an hour later. It was freezing cold. It was probably in the 40s. I was not dressed appropriately for it. I had fun playing in the orange pillars and trying to get the best video. It was really hard to get it without people in it. And then this little black kitty cat crossed my path, which I thought was bad luck, but when I Googled it, chat told me it was good. You're back. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy. A black cat. That's bad luck. You ready to go? Let's go.
Enjoy your time.
I will take so many memories home, sir. You're going to be one of my favorite memories.
Okay, number 2, Otagi Nembutsuji, I'll show.
So just toured a palace. I'm not really into these kinds of excursions. I mean, the grounds are gorgeous. I'm not really one to like really want to know why someone was like in power and had all this money and spent it all on a big thing while the people beneath him like probably suffered. I'm just really not, that's not like a vibe. But the grounds are gorgeous, obviously, because it was a palace. I think it's just really nice to be outside and it's not raining. Oh my God, these colors. You guys, just gorgeous here. It is, for reference, Thanksgiving. So you know the time of year to come if you're interested. So insanely beautiful. The architecture of this lawn, exquisite. After the palace, I was hangry, like 10 out of 10. So I walked this Dragon Burger and I waited in an hour line for this burger, which at first I was like, what did I do? I just stood in line for how long? But it was Wagyu beef and wow. Okay, that was worth the wait. That's so good. I was feeling adventurous, so I had an Uber driver drive me 20 minutes away down the popular streets, and I just didn't feel like walking around, so I enjoyed from the car, and then I actually ended up having her just take me back to the hotel. So I went to the onsen, I did a 20-minute soak, and I felt incredible. That was quite peaceful. You guys, hello, good morning. It is Friday. It's still Thanksgiving in America. I am heading to the bamboo forest. I'm wearing this. It may not be the cutest coat for aesthetic purposes in Kyoto, but your girl was freezing yesterday. My hands were purple. So I've got my bamboo forest outfit on and we're gonna hit the road. So let's go. Okay, just kidding. Changing my jacket because it's all about the gram apparently. My central nervous system was still freaking out from the overwhelm of all the things, feelings, and emotions that I was feeling. So I decided to take my Uber over to the bamboo forest and to do a breath work in the actual Uber. He probably thought that I thought he smelled because I kept holding my nose to hold my breath. But for me, I wanted to really rebalance, ground myself. Like I was so activated with anxiety and stress with the traveling and the astrocartography lines that I had through Kyoto in Japan. Like I just was really aware that I was healing something and working through something. So I was really trying to ground myself, rebalance myself. Where else better than this majestic, gorgeous bamboo forest? I know it's very Instagrammable and like super popular, but I felt very calm, grounded, like connected to nature. Like it was so exquisite. People were just running around taking pictures and I literally just stopped, caught the sunrise coming through the trees and just literally leaned in because I'm here to relax. I'm not here to just grab the content, sis. But then I ended up going to the most popular Instagrammable spot, grabbed a quick little video. Fun fact, you can use the magic eraser on your phone if you have an iPhone 14, 15, 16, or 17 and erase people. So I was able to remove them from the photo. Then I took this cute little walk over to this place which had the romantic train station and hopped into an Uber. I was going to go to this statue area where they have these like thousands of little headed statues, but it wasn't open yet. So I went back to my hotel, had a little breakfast, and got myself more cozy comfy for the next part of the trip. This was my hotel grounds. Like this was like the park that my room overlooked, just so nicely maintained, 5-star, like knocked it out of the park. Gorgeous, one of the most beautiful hotels I've ever stayed at. And no, this is not an ad. They did not pay me to say this. This is my room up here. I got upgraded because I'm a Marriott person, and I'm telling you, collect those points. It's super worth it because I got upgraded to having this incredible view. So this was my OOTD for the Bamboo Park. I've got my tea, heading up to my room to do a little R&R. I just can't get over this view. I'm so obsessed. Okay, final look. Uji pants. This is my ride to Uji. It's just me. We don't need this big car. And it's a lady. And she's got the white gloves. Here she comes. Arigato. It's only one person. It's okay? Okay. Wow, it's big. Okay. So during breakfast, I had decided to go to Uji, which is the mothership of all things matcha. And I decided to take myself there. It was about an hour each way. So currently walking the famous Uji street. It's just a bunch of matcha stuff but like I just walked into a matcha store. They don't even have ceremonial, so it's just imitators trying to capitalize on the fame of the premium guys. I'm gonna go to the oldest tea shop now, and then I think I'm done. Okay. I'm sure people hate that I'm wearing leggings. I'm sure they hate it. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I was having a really hard time keeping up with traveling. Like, part of me just really wanted to hang out in my hotel room and not do anything. But I pulled it together and I walked around Uji a little bit. There's a new feature on the new iPhone 17 where you can record and then record your view while you're recording. So here is me lip syncing on a bridge while I'm filming in Uji. All these kids playing by the water. Okay, so these are like cake balls with green tea. So I'm gonna try them with the matcha ice cream. This is not the original tea shop. This is the one across the street. They had the matcha ice cream that I've been wanting to try. As many of you know, I've been going through a mold detox and not having sugar. This cake ball was not ideal for me. It was, I'm sure it's a delicacy. I'm sure people love them. I'm just, yeah, no, your girl was not a fan. I tried to handle this the most polite, demure way I could. The ice cream was lovely though. Okay, so woke up around 2 a.m. and decided to take it easy today. No sightseeing first thing in the morning. So I actually ended up going to the gym and did a workout, which the gym was lovely. I kind of regret not going to the gym every day because it was a really nice gym. For what I needed, it had like a studio area so I could see myself doing the right moves, and the mats were nice and thick, which is very important for me. And then came back to my room and I had a nice bath. I was thinking about going to the onsen, but the only difference is that they can get theirs with like jets. I made my tub as hot as possible, which gets really hot. Like the actual faucet would burn my hand when I would touch it. So I sat in there for 20-25 minutes, just kind of resting in silence, and then had a huge breakfast. Something that I've been forgetting to do at these hotels that I normally do is grab breakfast items and save them for lunch later, because it's always hard for me to kind of find food. So I grabbed 4 hard-boiled eggs and like a pound of cheese and stashed it into my refrigerator so that when I come home, I'll have some snacks. But my plan is, right now we have an hour drive to Nara Park, which is where there are these like deer, these beautiful deer just roaming around. They're for probably like an hour. 9 to 10, and then at 10 I'll head back to my hotel, get there at 11. My checkout is at 1, so I'm gonna order some spaghetti, which I've had the last few days, and just kind of rest and lay in my bed. And then at checkout at 1, I will head to Kyoto train station and head back to Tokyo. And then tomorrow I plan to go to Mount Fuji. Tuesday, Wednesday left in Tokyo to kind of explore, and then coming home late Thursday. So Japan is halfway over. It's been exhilarating and wow kind of energy, and I feel like I'm definitely leaving a different person. I'm not even all the way done, and I've changed quite a bit. I can tell my astrocartography said that I would be activated with my feminine energy here, and there would be a lot of healing, and I can vouch with 100% certainty that I definitely feel a lot more feminine and soft. I feel like my voice sounds different. I just have shifted something. What it was explained to me was the integration and activation that I had was around the mother wound, and about how my mother would always have me caretake her and take care of her and do things for her and check on her, and her feelings mattered more than my own, and I was the responsible one, and I had been put in the masculine energy, and that's literally what happened to me the first 3 days of this trip. And I said no more, and I put my foot down on that, and it was such an, like, I didn't understand how important that reaction could be. But now, sitting in the aftermath and the integration of just kind of resting and feeling those emotions yesterday. Your girl did great. So feeling really good, feeling really proud of myself and strong and empowered, and can't wait to show you the rest of Japan. Okay, we're definitely in the right place because there's like hundreds of people walking. So I'm glad that we came early. Honestly, Nara Park was not on my itinerary. I kind of had blown it off. ChatGPT had suggested it several times, and I was kind of like, meh. But the deer were cute, chaotic, and honestly friendlier than half the men I've dated this past year. So 10 out of 10 experience. It was the perfect ending to a trip that had pushed me, fed me spiritually, and gave me way more plot twists than I expected. Thank you for watching, and come with me in the next chapter, Tokyo. Hi, babies. Hi. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, friends. Thank you.